Good afternoon, music world. John here from What's Spinning, here tonight to chat about this latest record from Bruno Mars. It's called The Romantic. You know who he is by now: singer, songwriter, hit maker, pop superstar. He's been a big deal for a while now. And in the early days, I just did not get it. His Doo-Wops and Hooligans album dropped, and it was not for me. A lot of this album just seemed like the wishy-washy balladry that I had very much grown tired of. However, over the years, with each passing release, I feel like my tolerance for Bruno has increased. His follow-up, Unorthodox Jukebox, I didn't love the damn thing, but I thought it was okay. He leaned into the funk and soul. He gave us tracks like Treasure, which I do really love. Even tracks like Locked Out of Heaven are pretty decent pop tunes. But then, with the 24 Karat Magic record, this thing just took my tolerance to a whole new level. This thing was silky, it was funky, charismatic. It felt like Bruno was stepping into a tailored suit that fit perfectly well. He was embracing these retro soul and funk sounds without it ever really seeming forced. Even that Silk Sonic project that he did with Anderson .Paak was straight up classy. Now, it's been a decade since we've heard from Bruno in a solo sense, which is weird to think about because he's certainly been busy. And I was leading up to this thing hoping for some funk fireworks, but I think we've taken a weird detour. Let's start with the bright spots. I do enjoy Cha Cha Cha. This works. It's very warm, it's funky, it's rhythmic, it's sweaty in the best way, and Bruno just sounds right at home. Now, I will say this right off the bat. While I do enjoy this, you're already hearing a lot more DNA of music that's already been released, whether it be the very funky and sunny sounds of 70s soul or the genuine juvenile interpolation on this track. But if you're able to just look past that as a vibe, this track isn't bad. I do enjoy I Just Might is just another very sunny, very throwback soul jam. I mean, personally, I still much enjoyed his synthier funk stuff, 24 Karat Magic, but this is okay. It's bright, it's charismatic, it's really catchy too, and it's not groundbreaking, but I don't think this track needs to be. It's just fun. Also, Why You Wanna Fight might be the best track here. It's smoky, it's dramatic, and yes, you can very much argue that this sounds like, I don't know, a less interesting version of Leave the Door Open from the Silk Sonic project. But vocally and performance-wise, this is one of Bruno's strongest here. It's rich, it's soulful, and it's the longest cut on the album, rightfully so. I mean, tracks like this don't reinvent the wheel, but it definitely reminds you of why Bruno is at where he's at right now. However, we gotta talk about this, because compared to the last few Bruno projects, why does it sound so less organic? Like Risk It All as an intro, I had high hopes for this track. The mariachi style of this track, done well. But outside of that, this is just a very safe and bland ballad. It feels like Doo-Wops and Hooligans era Bruno in the worst way. And even worse, it just sounds like a cover. A lot of these tracks do. There's no new angle and no real spark either. It's one of the worst tracks here, actually. God Was Showing Off, this one definitely sounds colorful on paper. It comes off vibrant and romantic, but Bruno's performance here, it's stiff. The sentiment that we get here is more cheesy than charming as well. It's Bruno forcing the aesthetic instead of living in it. And Something Serious isn't that good either. This just shows Bruno mishmashing so many different sounds and styles. And yeah, is it fun in a sort of way of, looking at a playlist of influences? Yeah, of course it is. It has some bounce to it. It's peppy. I mean, 10 years. It's been 10 years since we've heard a solo Bruno project, and this is it? This is all he's got for us? It's frustrating. Bruno, to me, with his last few releases, fit this sound so comfortably and organically, but this just sounds so forced. I hope he rebounds, because there are some late album deep cuts that do remind you of just what Bruno can do, like On My Soul. Like this track, I needed 3 or 4 more of these tracks. This one's upbeat, it's funky as hell. The charisma snaps back into place here very quickly too. Bruno sounds electric. It's almost frustrating how good this track is, because it just reminds you of how much of a letdown this other material is. And nothing left. I mean, usually I kind of, grimace and look away when Bruno picks up an acoustic guitar. This is one of the most genuine, loving performances on this record. It's just so raw and dramatic. It's one of the most full circle tracks here. It just shows that Bruno still definitely has a place in this style. I do really hope he rebounds from it. Because Dance With Me, it's not exciting me as a finale. I wanted fireworks, and this is certainly not it. It's fine, the production is clean, the vocals are okay, but this doesn't sound like a return for Bruno. This just sounds like a playlist of tracks that he can play at a Las Vegas residency for the next decade. Oh, I mean, there's still definitely a lot of meat on the bones of this sound, but this is not a consistent record. This isn't This isn't an organic project that shows Bruno, revitalizing these sounds. This just sounds like, I don't know, he, was bored after 10 years of not producing any solo music and wanted to put a few things out without putting a lot of effort in. It's really disappointing. I'm feeling a decent 5 on this album, but let me know what you all think down below. If you like the video, be sure to give us a like, give us a subscribe, and let me know down below what you would like for me to chat about in the future. And until next time, have a great day, friends.